Hey Girl Scouts, my name is Marina and I am the Camp Program Manager for Girl Scouts of California Central Coast. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of a nature lesson and we're going to talk about a little bit of trail safety. Now, my favorite animal happens to be a snake. Some of you might be afraid of snakes and that's okay, but we're going to talk about them today. We're going to show the patterns of snakes and how they blend in, and we're also going to talk about the differences between some and how to be safe on a trail and recognize rattlesnakes. Because we have rattlesnakes out here, we also have gopher snakes that are very common, and those are the two species that we're going to talk about. So first, I will show you a gopher snake. Now, before you worry, it's not a real one, okay? This is just going to be the skin of a gopher snake. See? Now you can see it's a nice tan color with some dark browns on it too, a little bit of black. And these colors help it blend in to its surroundings. Think about what we have out here. We have some trees, but we have a lot of sand and dirt and a lot of gardens too in some people's homes. So that kind of coloring will help the gopher snake to blend in and be safe from predators, and also so that we don't see them and bother them. Because even though they may not be a venomous snake, they can still bite you if they're scared. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is rattlesnake skin, and this happens to actually be a Mojave green. Okay, so there you have it. That is the rattlesnake. On this one you can see the scales a lot more. The scales go in one direction and it kind of has a little bit of a different pattern than the other one, right? And this one happens to be a little bit more of a greenish color, which is why it's called a Mojave green. And it does have some browns in it, which also helps it to stay in its surroundings and be hidden from predators and from others. Now, if you come across a rattlesnake, you may hear its tail go. And see, there's this rattle. But have you ever heard a rattlesnake if you haven't seen one? Now, I'm actually going to shake the rattle for you so that you can hear it. So I need everyone to be quiet for just a few seconds, okay? Are you ready? All right, now listen closely. That is what a rattlesnake rattle sounds like. So if you ever hear something like that, I want you to stop. I want you to slowly and carefully look at your surroundings, look down at the ground, okay? And see if there is a rattlesnake anywhere near you. Now then, if you do see it, I want you to very carefully and very slowly just back away from it and give it space, okay? Because once that rattlesnake starts to rattle its tail and you hear that, that means it feels threatened and it does want to strike, and it may be in position to do so. So to be safe and not to get bit, just slowly back away from it and get out of its way, and then go off in the other direction, because I don't think you really want to disturb it. Now, when you hear the rattlesnake rattle, did it make you think of anything else? Do you think that maybe you could possibly make something at home that sounds like that? I challenge you to take what you have at home, maybe some paper, maybe some sort of pipe, and put some beads in it, whatever you can, and make your own rattle and see if you can actually mimic the sound of the rattlesnake. Thank you so much for following along with me. We're really excited to see any of your photos and videos that you might have, so please send them to media@girlscoutsccc.org for a chance to be featured in our social media.